Archuis has both a data center and advanced research station. Capture the advanced research station for your own use and destroy the data center. It's also a Mark II planet, which is stronger than the ones you have captured thus far, so be sure to bring a strong force. Unlocking Mark II fighters and Mark I Zenith and Spire ships would help. Don't forget the Mark V armor ships you can build with your new fabricator if it survived. They're pretty expensive, but very powerful compared to Mark I ships. If we have to take this in multiple waves, that's okay also. Alright, so I'm gonna bust out I'm obviously making some ships, getting ready to take this more advanced planet. They recommended I unlock this one, the Spire ship. There's other ones I can unlock here too. Look around, see if there's something I like. Okay, just spat it out there. Hopefully this is gonna be good. All right, let's head on over. testing my firepower on this worm guard. See just how powerful we are. Kind of tell me how fast I should expect them to be able to take out some of the more major guard posts here. So for some reason they decided these wormhole guard posts are supposed to be like super strong. I'm not sure exactly why they decide that, but that's just what they decided to do. You really don't have to destroy those though. Once you hit the, they just blow up once you get the command center. There's a data center. This should decrease my AI progress. Alright, so negative 20 AI progress from blowing that up. We don't want to go for the command station. Yeah, we want to get rid of all the guards. Not like the wormhole defense, but the other ones, I think sometimes these ships get like this, once they get injured, they don't want to move. That ship is just kind of stuck there. So these ships that they're using, they just kind of like to run around, it looks like, right? Like they kind of like to spread out and run around. Of course, it doesn't seem to be, it seems to be a little bit effective, but not particularly that effective. Right, like see, some of my ships can't catch them. It says Raptor. Raptor Mark II. So some of my ships can't seem to catch them, basically, but the other ones, the faster ones, obviously can catch them pretty easily. And just blow them up. So it looks like I lost a bunch of ships here. That last assault there. Some of the ships are pretty fragile. Like, they blow up like almost instantly when something attacks them. Right, and others, of course, are especially the the flagships, the spire ships, etc., are obviously more durable. But in general, some of these ships obviously just blow up really quick. While I wait for while I wait for the fleet to rebuild itself, I guess we'll just start hitting this wormhole. But I think basically it's probably better to be a little bit more cautious, because it's better to do this, to wait until the fleet replenishes a little bit before just like going in and just losing everything and then having to rebuild everything. So we've that whole time they've just been shooting at this wormhole. It's almost done. It's almost destroyed, but this thing is so. But they're so durable. Oh, we finally destroyed it. See if these engineers can bring back my ship that was just kind of sitting there disabled. And it looks like, yep, they did. So I think we're ready for our next phase. Whoa, so those things are, there's a lot of ships here. This is a lot of ships, man. Yeah, they really did a lot of damage here. They're... Wow. It looks like, I think it's the Armor 4 ships. These strong Armor 5 whatever ships are the only ones that seem to be able to stand up to the kind of fire that's getting put on them. Even some of my like armor ships don't seem to be able to hold up. Not armor ships, I mean like my flagships. So I mean, maybe they'll follow me to the mines here and the turrets, and maybe I can take care of them once they follow me. All right, so yeah, they did follow me through, obviously, almost all of them. So my turrets can now kind of take care of a lot of them, or at least help take care of them. Obviously, they're moving around still. So now I understand why they basically said, yeah, make you that could take it in more than one wave, because they really at a point. I guess the top left indicated that there are over 500 ships on that planet. So right now it just says there's 122 left over. So some of them are still on this planet, but I eliminated quite a few of them by using the turrets from my planet here. So I figure I might as well up my numbers since I didn't seem to have enough ships to beat them, right? So I might as well get like more, Mark II, whatever, to get more ships so that I can actually take it without having to go back like that. See, I forgot that I could actually produce some from this one too. That probably speed it along to have more than one dock producing them. But I think I need more engineering drones, obviously. It's gonna spit out pretty slow without some engineering drones over here. It looks like they destroyed some of my turrets, so I need to replace those. Alright, we're about ready to start this again. Only this time I believe I brought more ships, like more raid ships, more Spire, ships kind of as well. And of course the Mark II of some of those ships. We should have more ships overall. Should be able to take this pretty easily now. All right. We just went right for the command center since it's closer, but generally I don't want to do this, but whatever. They're gonna come at me right now. Come at me, bro. Come at me. And then I'll be able to take everything else out. All right, took care of that one. One last port to take care of, and then we gotta build our command station over here, and we'll have an advanced research station. See, they got like some kind of force field over this one. It looks like. Gotta get my colony ship ready, right? Yeah, this force field's pretty tough. Alright, I'm ready. Just gotta take this planet, and then that will achieve this objective. I just got a new ship unlocked. It's called the Teleport Station. Be seeing you guys on the next one. It looks like this is gonna be, I think this is gonna be about it for this part. And see you on the next part of this lovely tutorial for AI War